Time now on a Monday for our newsmaker, binge drinking. A serious problem not only here in our country, but really all around the globe. The consumption of numerous drinks over a short period of time, often with the sole intent of getting drunk. It often leads to death. Recent example, the 17-year-old daughter of the U.S. ambassador to Thailand fell to her death from a 25th floor Manhattan apartment last week using a fake ID. She had been drinking heavily for hours before that fatal fall. Joining me live from the newsroom right now is Dr. Johanna O'Flaherty, Vice President Treatment Services at the Betty Ford Center in Rancho Mirage. Dr. O'Flaherty herself celebrating 30 years of personal recovery. Doctor, good to have you with us. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
The problem of binge drinking is certainly nothing new to us. It goes back long before I was able to reach up over the bar. Is it a problem, in your opinion, that is becoming worse in our country?
I actually think it is because it's so accepted. It's accepted as a sort of a part of the initiation, particularly into some of the college dorms, and unfortunately at tragic outcomes. And, you know, binge drinking is never safe. Because the young folks can actually suffer from alcohol poisoning, and we have seen too many young men and women lose their lives because of binge drinking.
Yeah. I wonder in times, Doctor, of stress, and I think it's fair to say that our country is going through some pretty heavy, stressful times, certainly on the economic front. A lot of these college students you talk about have to wonder about what kind of jobs are they going to be able to get even after they get a college degree. Do you find that these times of stress might also lead to alcohol abuse, including binge drinking?
Of course, they're all factors, you know, stress and the insecurity of leaving home and entering college, and wanting to belong, and peer pressure. You know, we have very positive peer pressure. We have also very negative peer pressure. Yes, the stress would possibly, you know, induce the attractiveness of binge drinking. However, I would not want to romanticize in any way binge drinking. It is always dangerous.
Yeah. Can you break this down at all, Doctor, as to gender? I would think that perhaps more men, more boys, if you're talking about college kids, are likely to binge drink than women, right or wrong?
Well, actually, the statistics does not show that. There's some alarming statistics from all female colleges. Between the years 1993 and 2001, binge drinking has increased by 124%.
And when you talk about binge drinking, a lot of people sitting there wondering, oh, wait, if I have 2, 3, 4 drinks, but there's really not a set number. I mean, it depends on the person, I'm sure, right?
A lot of this binge drinking, particularly with young adults at college age and entering college, they go out and do binge drinking or do binge drinking in the fraternity homes specifically to become intoxicated,
right,
to get drunk. That is their goal.
Do you see any indication that one who takes part in binge drinking, say as a college student or in early 20s, are they more or less likely to become an alcoholic as they progress through life?
Not all of them, no. There's a small percentage of them that will have a genetic vulnerability because there's alcoholism in their family, but not all of them. This can really just be a transitional stage. There's many individuals that have participated in binge drinking, and we would say less than you know, normal drinking in during their college years, and they did not indeed end up having the disease of alcoholism or addiction.
Okay, well, it certainly is a terrible problem, and sadly many of these binge drinkers then get behind the wheel of a car, and we know what can often result there. Dr. Johanna O'Flaherty, Vice President Treatment Services, Betty Ford Center, thank you for being with us.
You're welcome, thank you.
Scott Hennessy, as we said earlier, back